Back to another episode of the Real Me Real podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Of course, if you guys are new to this channel, I am your host, Rel. And before we get into this video, make sure you guys are subscribed right now. So that means exit out this video right now and go hit the subscribe button. Let's talk about it. Like I said, we're at 1,000 subscribers. Actually, a little over that by at this point, but that does not mean you guys have to stop subscribing. That means you guys still need to subscribe. I'm gonna start actually saying from this point on that we are actually on the road to 100,000 subscribers at this point. So pretty much, because 1,000 was like the first goal, now 100,000 is the next one. So go subscribe right now. Of course, also before we get into this episode, make sure you guys are tuned in with all the recent content that we've been dropping. We've been dropping a couple vlogs on the channel that have been doing hella great. The last vlog that we did was with the fam going up north. So that one did pretty good from what I've seen with the analytic-wise, view-wise, hour-wise. Like I'm talking about, like this video has like, I think over like 6 hours of watch time, and it's like a 20-minute video, which is like crazy.
Within like 24, 48 hours.
Yeah, like, so that's crazy. So it's getting a lot of watch time hours. Thanks to Aaliyah, we're able to kind of like do a lot more vlogs, because of that situation, because usually I have DJ shooting those vlogs, but sometimes we have situations where like I'll be wanting DJ to shoot a vlog, but we're like doing an interview and like we can't do like both. You know what I mean? Yeah, like we can't do both at the same time. So, Aaliyah being like kind of head of like, our content right now and helping be in charge of that, we're able to like give you guys more content. So that being said, we're gonna give you guys way more vlogs this year for sure. And yeah, go check those out. We did the one like in Target, and then we just dropped the one with the fam. I shot that on my iPhone 12, old phone, really, really old phone, but I still made it work. And it was great. Yeah, so make sure you guys go tune into those. Let's see what else. Make sure you guys get yourself some merch. You guys see I got a crew neck on right now. So these are available now, and we're going to have these in black, gray, and navy blue. So you guys can now purchase these. These are literally, I'm going to sell these for $35. $5 off all merch if you are subscribed to the podcast. So if you show me that you're subscribed, I will give you a discount. And but besides that, yeah, the crew necks are in as well with other apparels that you guys can cop, which is of course like the sweats, the shirts. We got pullover hoodies. Those been going crazy right now. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people have been fucking with the pullover hoodies. And that being said, thank you to everyone that's been purchasing and supporting at the Real Me Clothing. I really appreciate you guys. It's been great. And if not, like I said, all the links are in the description. So make sure you guys get yourself some merch. I don't think you guys are gonna be able to find any clothing cheaper than mine, to be honest with you. I think it's literally the lowest, I would say, because I don't sell anything like over like $40. You know what I mean? I think at least like per apparel. So like if you buy something like that's like a 2-piece, it's gonna it's gonna add up. You know what I mean? But if you like, there's nothing that really individually goes over $45 on my clothing. So it's literally it's pretty affordable rates. Make sure you guys go check that out, of course, and make sure you guys are following me on Instagram at Jarrell B. Change the ad. I'm gonna say it again. I don't give a fuck. I changed the ad. I don't know if y'all even noticed that. I don't know. I did change it. You know what I mean? So it's at Jarrell B. Of course, I'm gonna pop it up. Make sure you guys go follow my boy DJ too as well. I'm trying to get better at that. I need to get better at implementing our ads more on the screen when we filming this content. But this is my dog DJ. You guys seen him on the channel, of course, behind the scenes, in front of the camera. We even have our own like episode that we need to run back. Like, to be honest with you, that was literally like our first episode that we ever did. It was at the old crib. Such a good day, man. It was such a good day. We'll pull that up right now, talking about that. Great episode, bro. I think like at the time when we filmed that, I want to say like we probably knew each other for like about a year, and stuff was starting to get like, I want to say a little bit over a year. We were starting to like get close, at that point, like my birthday, we did that whole thing. We started kicking in more, and it was just a really good ep for sure. And I think we haven't done anything like that. We've done episodes like this, where DJ's like kind of like co-hosting with me, and he's kind of like off to the side, but we haven't done a episode with me and DJ in a minute, and I feel like we need to run that back for sure this year. So hopefully you guys will see more stuff from me and DJ, and definitely you guys gonna see. So now that we got Aaliyah, vlogging and stuff like that, DJ is gonna be up with me more into these vlogs. Cause he's with me, but he's like holding the camera. You know what I mean? So he can't be like, but pretty much, right? Yep. You can't be on both sides of the camera.
Or even holding the flashlight in my other hand.
Damn, yeah. So he like I said, so Aaliyah is, and let's just give a quick shout out to Aaliyah right now. She's the newest member to the podcast team. If you guys don't know, she's our photographer, / head of media right now. So she's been helping running my Instagram page. She runs the TikTok, and honestly, right now she's really running the TikTok because I got a new phone, and you guys, we can talk about that too. Is TikTok? I know I don't got it. My boy don't got it. Yeah. And TikTok, that we had that whole situation, but back to what I was saying is I got a new phone recently, finally, and I don't have it on my phone anymore. So it's on my old phone, but so basically Aaliyah's just been kind of really running that page, and she's been doing that before, but now she's like kind of like really on it, so shout out her for that as well. And then that being said, of course, make sure you guys are following us on TikTok, the Real Meal Real Podcast. You've been seeing how she's been keeping up with the clips,
Yeah, definitely.
posting the clips, you know what I mean, using the hashtag. She's really good with stuff like that, you know what I mean. So she's really pushing us to really keep up with that, keeping up with the hashtags, having me do TikToks, things, stuff like that. So it's been great having her on. It's only been a few months, but it's been nothing but greatness for sure. And she takes this very, very, very seriously, man.
Yeah.
I've had conversations with her, privately, and she's very appreciative and glad to be on the team. And, that being said, I actually wanted to talk a little bit about that today too, is about losing some of my team members over the time. I actually want to discuss that a little bit later in the episode for sure. But, we're not going to start out like that. But, yeah, just, shout out to Leah on that. And I'm trying to think what else with the announcements. Of course, Spotify, Apple Music. Spotify, Apple Music. Make sure you guys go tune in on there for those who love to listen. And, of course, this video is sponsored by Loud Log. Stop playing.
Yes,
We got our
sir.
new boxes in, of course. So let's just talk about it for a second before we get into the episode. Loud Logs, man. This year we got so many cool collabs that are gonna be dropping this year. Some collabs from last year that didn't drop, and like DJ knows personally. Like I gave you the flavors. You tried the flavors, yeah. The thing about Loud Logs is like there's so many like flavors, bro, and like collabs, and like sometimes they don't even make it to the release. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. So I get them. You know what I mean. And then my friends smoking with me, but. Like Red Velvet, that never dropped, bro. That never dropped, and that was like one of our favorite flavors, bro.
Probably still one of the favorites.
Yeah, seriously. So that never dropped. That was supposed to be like a Valentine's Day thing last year, and it's about to be Valentine's Day again. So hopefully they drop it, but it's all on the. Some of them are collabs and stuff, so it's not always on Loud Logs. Sometimes it's the timing of it doesn't work. But this video is sponsored by Loud Logs, of course. All year we're gonna keep promoting it, of course. Very proud sponsor. Black owned leaves, better than loose leaf. I don't care what nobody says. Loud Logs are better than loose leaf. I've never done a video like explaining exactly why I was thought about doing something like that, but I could just name a couple things. Like they come in a pack of 6, bro. So that right there should already kind of tell you. And yes, they are all hand washed. So that means when you open your pack up, the leaf isn't dry. It doesn't feel like you don't got to like, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about. When you bust open, a pack of leaves, backwards, grab it, whatever y'all be doing, people mostly wash them to try to get the stuff off the dirt, all that nasty stuff. So see, I personally, not only am I, of course, sponsored by Loud Logs, I've seen like how they make the leaves. Like they don't even like cut that leaf until it's like soaked and like washed a certain way. Like I've seen them do it. So it's very, not handcrafted, but they're very particular about like their product. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get the best product for sure from every pack, and then the stem placement as well. That's another thing that's pretty like on my list is like how they cut it perfectly for it doesn't
mess it up.
Yeah, mess up the roll or nothing like that. So yeah, that being said, make sure you guys go fuck with Loud Logs. Like I said, the link is always in my description. They always have deals, man. Like I'm telling you, they have like 25% off boxes and stuff. So you can order a box like this. This comes with literally like 42 leaves. You know what I mean? I think the boxes go for like, I don't want to quote you on that, because with the 25% off, you might get it for like, I don't know, like $25-$30 or something like that. But yeah, make sure you guys go fuck with Loud Logs. Let's see what else. I think that's pretty much it. And then, shout out the boys with the gallery. This is the new studio. Of course, shout out the After Party. That's my boy right here, engineer/producer. We met him in Marv's studio, and then, now he opened up his own studio. And I think this is the first, but this definitely is the first podcast that's going to be shot in here. And I feel very, very appreciative to be the first podcast to be in here. And I honestly, like, I'm a first podcast everywhere I used to go, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
it's always a great, for sure, historic feeling, definitely, to be like one of the first to be able to do it, because, we wish nothing but success to my brother, opening up this studio and going forward and stuff. And I have no doubt in my mind, if he runs it correctly, this is going to be a cool space that people could utilize. And this is actually located in Whittier, and you guys know, like, I grew up around Whittier, so not a lot of stuff. It was actually crazy, because when I was talking to him about it, I want to say I almost felt like I was the first to kind of really have a studio that had LA people coming to it, and like in Whittier. Mm-hmm. On some real shit. If you really think about it, I don't think anybody was really having the artists and the people that I was having to come in at my house. I don't think anybody was doing that in Whittier. Like, yeah, I deadass don't think. I don't think anybody was doing that in Whittier. So when I never really looked at it like that. You know what I mean? I just kind of looked at it like we were just doing a podcast. But yeah, like, people that the real ones from that's been tuning in since season 1. We started this in the house. Now we're recording all over the place, at this point. But a majority of my episodes were, besides, Marv Studio, were mostly in my house. You know what I mean? So we really started it from there. And I had a lot of people coming from, the IE. I had people coming from all the way from LA. I had people from Hollywood, like literally coming to Whittier. And I don't really think anyone in Whittier was really doing that, to be honest with you. I don't, not that I know of for sure.
Yeah.
So I gave him the best of my advice, and you know what I mean? It's all about networking and just, making relationships, and that's what it really comes down to, and you can really get anything done, wherever you're at, But yeah, moving forward, it feels good to be back, guys. This is the first podcast we are shooting of 2025. That being said, I want to say Happy New Year to you guys. Hopefully, man, it's been January.
January has been
there's a lot going on, and that's why I didn't want to say I'm the one to be like 2025 is gonna be I've never been the type to be like that, and 2025 has been off to a rocky start, road, yeah. Especially our viewers out here in LA, in Los Angeles or wherever the county, anywhere around here with the fires going on. We obviously send love to those who were affected by that, of course, what I mean? That was very, very sad, very, very sad. Me personally, I didn't really know too many people. I think I knew this one of my friends from like high school. She had to dip out of there, I think, and like I heard some couple stories, you know what I mean? But I didn't really know too many people close to me affected by that. But I know it was definitely a thing that happened, and people that are going through currently right now. And I want to say my heart goes out to all you guys, and especially the firefighters, you know what I mean, really holding it down, going to that. And then of course like what prisoners that they were using out there, the prisoners, shout out, man, that's they should get some like time saved off their sentence for that. You know what I mean? The fact that we have to use, use them people like for that type of, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It was that
bro.
bad. It was scary at one point.
Yeah. I will say this though. I will admit this. I really didn't know what. Like, I've never been to the Pacific Palisades. I was going to say, I've never even heard of that, bro. I'm not even going to hold you. Like, I've never heard of the Pacific Palisades. Tell the fire. Yeah. Have you ever heard of that?
And Eaton, too. Like, Eaton?
I thought, wait, that's
another fire, but it was very close.
The Eaton fire, but that was covered in, like, Pasadena area, right? Or something like that?
Yeah, damn. It reached
I don't know. But there's just some places I've never heard. Like, okay, like, where we delivered that hoodie the other day, like, Tahunga. That's out there, too. Yeah. See, I've never heard of that either.
Yeah,
there's some cities I just never really heard of. Pacific Palisades, I've never personally have heard of that area. Really,
never heard or been.
Yeah, never heard or been. I think the farthest my mind or like my knowledge goes out to is like Malibu, like towards that area. I mean, that's the furthest I think I could say. Like, okay, Malibu, and then I think keep going more up, like Santa Clarita.
Yeah,
I don't know, but like I just never heard that place. But yeah, my heart goes out to all the people from Pacific Palisades. Seems like from what I've seen, it was a pretty kind of big place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I mean. A lot of people, but yeah, it's been a rocky start, man. This podcast is gonna come out after, I believe, the interview that we have with Loaded Great. So I want to confidently say that. Make sure you guys go stream that. That's the next interview that we got right now, and that's the interview that the first interview we're gonna give you guys is Loaded Great. We talked about a little bit about that, like on the last episode from the Goodbye 2024. We got some guests, man. I'm not even really kind of talking about it at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I talked to my team, but I had to sit down with them. I told them, I said straight up, like, we're at that point where all we're kind of doing is these type of guests now. It just kind of makes sense, seeing people like Ralphie, O3 Greedo, or, of course, other people with Deso Dub. You know what I mean? That's just kind of like what it is at this, at this point. And it's a cool shift for the podcast. You know what I mean? It's going to be great. This year, you're going to see some of the biggest interviews on the channel, and they're going to be, simultaneously back to back, which is going to be crazy because of so much groundwork that we did last year. And making the connections, and it's just all gonna kind of show this year, like how many connections we made, and just that Melrose love, and like that what doing interviews with Desto Dub did, you know what I mean? And it's gonna show, you know what I'm saying? And like, I got other plans too as well. I'm trying to work my angles, like Bravo, the Bag Chaser. I want to bring Peso. Like, Peso's been kind of on my eye right now, and he seems like a really chill dude.
Yeah,
he seems like a Mexican dude, like everyone kind of like knows, like, you know what I mean? Everyone knows a guy kind of like Peso, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
cool as fuck. So see, like, I got super plan, I got hella plans for you guys, you know what I mean? And DJ can vouch for me, and those plans aren't far away. Deadass, they're very
Definitely
close
in
to
arm's
reality
reach,
for
yeah.
sure. He knows for a fact how close we are to guests like that, like Bravo and Payson, shit like that. That shit could happen any week now. You know what I mean? We could be at the store, we could be at the studio. It doesn't really matter. It's all about relationship, guys. You know what I mean? That's all it really comes down to. You do things for certain people see that, and then one thing leads to another. Though the Great is gonna be definitely an episode I'm gonna be proud of, because I literally like manifested that. I actually took a picture of my notebook today. In 2024, I wrote it down. I was like, I want Low the Great on my podcast. So, and I was actually scrolling through the messages because I was like, with my friend the other day, and she was like, never mind.
Hey, hold up.
Yeah, someone asked me, was basically like, she's like, how long basically have you been trying to get that done? And I actually showed her, and like, I honestly didn't know at this point, but I scrolled up, and the first time I texted Low the Great was February of 2023.
Man.
So people don't understand that, like Low the Great, and he seen what I was doing. I was interviewing people that he knew, and like sometimes he'll get mentioned and he'll get tagged. So some people don't understand is like there's a lot of these things you guys see me work for on this podcast I've been working on for a long time. Desto Dub. A lot of people talk to me about Desto Dub, and people ask me about that. I tell people all the time, I met Dub a year before that podcast damn near came out. And it was nothing like he wasn't trying to do it. It's just like we talked about before. It's just the timing of everything, and sometimes things just don't line up the way you want it to. And like I tell DJ, and like I tell my team all the time, if everything, went the way I wanted it to, we would be already where we're supposed to be at.
Yeah.
For sure. But that's just not how things work, and don't ever get discouraged, There's certain things that are out of my control. Like, people don't understand, like, I just can't. There's only so much I can do. I can have a studio, I can have a team, I can have new cameras, I can have whatever. But sometimes there's things that are going on with other people. Like when you're in entertainment, whether it's music, videography or whatever, whenever you're working with other people besides yourself, there's things that you just can't control simply, and things that just don't happen on your time, So a lot of cool stuff this year, a lot of cool stuff. I'm just going to start this off. I want something random. Give me something like random from that list I could talk about. I don't know.
I had put
You put some stuff on there?
I had put LA traffic.
LA traffic, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, so I just came back from the Bay Area, right? So just driving up there.
Nice, huh?
Yeah, it's way, way different. Way, way different. LA traffic is not free. Like, you gotta be built a certain way to be able to man. Whew, it's not fun, bro. I hate LA traffic. It is literally like the worst. And I know you guys seen the statistics like of like those posts that say LA has like the worst traffic.
Yep.
Road rage. You see me, right? You see, what do you be thinking? Like, when I'm like, I don't know, bro. It depends, like, the dynamics of where we're going and shit. But like, I know you see me, like, right now. Tell them what we like went through right now, like, exactly.
Right, we was damn near in a standstill, and you got people honking at you from behind, and you look back at them like, what the hell is you honking at? Like, where do you want me to do?
Folks will honk at you, like, it'll be bumper to bumper, and folks will honk at you. Like, it's just, but that's why you gotta be careful, because you're either that person that's tripping or you're not.
Yeah. So
you gotta think, like, you know what I mean? That's why you gotta watch out for other people, because sometimes you are that person that's like, move, like, you know what I mean? Like, doing all the crazy stuff. I definitely am that person every other day, for sure. It just depends of, like, I don't know, definitely the music I'm listening to, for sure, and like just the mood, and just like, I don't know, like right now I miss my exit, bro. So like I had to like
get on the
do a whole U-turn, and that just turned my whole mood. Like, I was just irritated, you know what I mean? But that got nothing to do with everybody else in the road, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Yeah, LA traffic is the worst. You know what I mean? Even when I'm vlogging, I tell people, I say, I do not recommend you doing this, vlogging and driving a car. It's not for the weak. Yeah, it's not for the weak, for sure. Yeah.
Or at the
Definitely.
time you went down the wrong way on the one-way street.
Wait, when, bro?
I've
done this a couple times, bro. Man, it's always usually when I'm on the phone with some people.
I think we was going to Milo's old store, the first one. And then you went down the wrong way. And you're like, why are they like honking at me? Why are everyone looking at me? And you're on the wrong side.
Oh, the one way? Oh my God, bro. Yeah, so driving, I hate driving. Like, there's certain parts of LA that are like literally anxiety on 10 if you drive around there. Like, so Melrose is one of them. That street is just so like, do not stay on the lane close, like farthest to the sidewalk, because every like other light, it just will end. Like cars will just start parking and you won't be able to get by.
Yeah.
So Melrose is definitely a street that gives you anxiety because it's just like, and then it's the one ways in downtown, like what he's just talking about. So basically he's talking about, we was at Milo store trying to find some parking. So I'm waiting. I'm looking at a car that's like looking right back at me, thinking that like I'm in kind of like an intersection, right? And everybody was like staring at me, bro. I don't know.
The people walking on the sidewalk, they're like,
yeah, people in the park were looking at me like walking, like, so I was trying to turn onto like the opposite one way or something like that, which I was already doing. And yeah, I was there for a good like 5 minutes because everybody was crossing the street and nobody was like you usually, it tells you, all right, stop walking across the street. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they just kept coming. And then this car is in front of me looking at me like weird, like flashing his lights. And I'm like, what? Just wait. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, I'm turned on a complete opposite direction of the fucking
the one way.
Yeah, of the one way, bro. So I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? That just shows how much my defense mode goes up. Like I will literally like look at everybody sometimes and be like, why are they tripping DJ before I like? Sometimes you really, I don't know, bro. You gotta look at. Sometimes it be you. It'd be you know what I mean? But I would throw every other scenario out there before it's me. For sure. Like, I don't know. Like, because DJ, was I not dead set that everybody else was tripping?
Yeah, definitely.
I was like, bro, why these people walking so long? This person's supposed to been turned already.
Why these people on the side looking at it? Like,
yeah, LA traffic is not it. Definitely not it. For sure. All right. What's another thing we could talk about on there? Give me some.
Losing team members / friends.
Yeah, team members. Man. I was debating about this. You know what? Because you know what? I did start this podcast to really be real on here. But at the same time, it's still like a platform. You know what I mean? And I try to keep it like it's just hard because I really got into this to talk about myself and to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? Which you guys obviously have done over the years. You know what I mean? And watching me and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I try not to like, some stuff is just kind of like personal and I don't want to like use my platform for that. But at the same time, I want to talk about it too as well. You know, because this is my podcast and like I can talk about stuff like that, but it's never my focus. And I would say I just want to wait till like the right time, like solo episodes, I guess. I feel like that's better. But yeah, team members, man. I've lost a lot of fucking team members over the years, bro. A lot, a couple, definitely a couple. I don't want to say everyone went out bad. You know what I mean? I had some that did some I can't even tell you why it didn't even. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm not going to lie to you guys. That's been honestly something I've been struggling with, I want to say off camera, you know what I mean? Because this is, this podcast is growing and it's going by so fast, and of course DJ, one of my right hands for sure that's been holding it down, knows how much goes into this, you know what I mean? And so much stuff.
Time, effort.
Yeah, and just like going places and just having, you know what I mean? So so I'm kind of past the point where I can't really do too much everything on my own. You know what I mean? But it's just, I feel like me personally, this podcast is such a big deal to me. And, it's such a big part of my life. You know what I'm saying? And like, I always kind of talk about this before, like, I'm not really into hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this stuff. So when people see me doing this stuff and out in Hollywood, or you see me with Desto Dub, or you see me at a studio or this concert, it's work. I'm working. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, it's work. It's work to me. Like, this is my job. Like, this is my business. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't necessarily see it as that. You know what I mean? Because it looks fun. Like, you know what I mean? We're on stage at O3 Grito, having fun, smoking a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm only there is because I do a podcast, which is my, you know what I'm saying? So it goes back to, why am I on stage with these people? Why am I in the studio? Why am I in the store with these people? It's not because I'm such a great guy, because I am, but it's because I'm a podcaster and I have a podcast and LA people, you know what I'm saying? That's how this all like kind of works. And it gets hard to kind of separate that fine line because you start thinking people are like, they're fucking with us because we're cool. And bro, sometimes it is that, but a lot of this it's a business, bro. Yep. It's a business. I tell my team all the time, like, bro, like, it kind of feels like we're chilling and stuff like, but just remember, the only reason why we're up in here doing this is because we have a podcast. You know what I'm saying? So just that being said is like, I don't know. I'm at the point right now where I'm almost feeling like where I don't really even know how to have friends anymore, because I don't know, like, this is such a big deal to me and this is like a lot of my life, and I feel like if we're like, I don't know, but I feel like it's not even just having friends. It's kind of like in general, like, you know what I mean? If we're like, how can we benefit off each other? How could we grow off each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, how could we, like, I don't know. I feel like I like to surround myself with those type of mindsets. You know what I mean? I had that phase in high school, being around people, you know, just to have that validation to feel like you're around a lot of people and stuff like that and cool. But all that shit is fake. And DJ knows, me personally, I go through a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't go through. So I think that honestly forces me to kind of even look at things a little more serious. You know what I mean? Like
a whole different perspective.
You know what it was like when I was going through that thing last year, you know what I'm saying, with my house situation and stuff like that. And see, like, those situations are real. Those are real life. And, you know, the truth be told is when shit gets real, not a lot of people are there for you. You know what I mean? And, you know, sadly, I had to kind of go through that experience, that, you know what I'm saying? So it's not easy for me to sit around and be cool and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really want genuine people around me, you know what I'm saying, that really, you know, have real love for me, you know what I'm saying? And I just, you know, I don't know, like, and it could be just part of, like I said, just how I carry myself, or just the fact that I just been through so much weird shit with people, you know what I mean? And just like, and the thing about me is, you know, DJ knows, like, how I am. Like, I'm just very, like, if I fuck with you, bro, like, I just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you seen it. You know what I'm saying? How it is, bro. I don't, you know, if I fuck with you on the type of level, I want the best. You know what I mean? How, you know, I'm the type to be like, you know, I try to bring everybody. I want everyone to feel almost like if I'm at a kickback or something like that, like, I want to involve all my friends. I'm not the type to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want everyone to have a good time. That's just, I feel like, how I am. Like, naturally, that's just who, like, I am. And it's not necessarily like I'm going out my way sometimes. Like, I don't look at it like as me going out of my way. You know what I mean? Like, if I got a genuine love for you and we're boys and stuff like that, and I see an opportunity that could help you, or whatever that may look like, whether it be helping your business or giving you an idea to do something, or, you know, maybe something I heard that helped me that could help you, whatever it is, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And sadly, that, like I said, has hurt me in the long run, because I'm starting to really figure out that not a lot of people are meant for that. Not a lot of people appreciate that. And you know what I'm saying? And it's just, it hurts, because I'm not even really like that type of person, you know? I'm really just doing that, literally the genuineness, like, out my heart. You know, I'm not even really trying to go above and beyond. That's just really just who I am as a person, you know? And I love, because DJ he's in here, and you've seen it, bro. You've seen it slowly. You know what I'm saying? How things help me and you, like, you know what I mean?
And how you said sometimes you don't even have the answer for why things happen. You're like,
I literally, like, I'll be asking DJ. I'm like, bro, I don't know what happened. So back to the team members things. I lost some team members. I really don't want to drop names, bro. I really don't want to drop names, to be honest with you, bro, because I don't even want to give that type of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even trying to put anyone down like that, you know?
Yeah.
But I will tell you, you know, recently, one of my closest friends, you know, and you guys know who the fuck I'm talking about for sure. I'm going to comment on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say, I don't even know what the fuck happened there. To be honest with you, I still don't even know what happened there. And I'm talking about this, bro, because he was all over the podcast, you know what I'm saying? On and off camera, you know, and I don't know what story is going to come out, what's going to happen in the future, what they're going to say I did or how I was like, and that's why I'm commenting on it right now. I'm telling you right now, you know who I'm talking about. He was my manager. You guys know who the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what happened there, but he's not on the team anymore. And it's shit like that because, man, you know, like I said, not everyone's meant to, you know, but it's hard to see it. It's really hard to see it sometimes, because sometimes these people actually, like, you know, claim to fuck with you and want to see you do better and stuff, and say that they're, you know, on your side and rooting for you, you know, and you go off of that energy and you think, yeah, this person got my back and wants me to do the absolute best. And not necessarily every time it's that they don't, but sometimes their actions show that they don't. You know what I'm saying? And it might not be intentional, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. You know what? Because I'll say this right now. Straight up, to this day, I don't know what the date is today, January, whatever, 2025. I don't give a fuck if I've known you since 3rd grade. If you switch up on me, it's fuck you. Like, it's fuck you, bro. Like, I don't really care. People use that same exact excuse is the reason why I say it's fuck you. So some people think just because they known you for so long, they can pull shit like that. I use that same excuse why you shouldn't be doing that. We are close, and that's exactly why you shouldn't be doing it. You know, I feel like it's two different ways people look at it. You know what I mean? People try to excuse weird behavior because they think that because they know you or they met your family or they think because we're like this or like that. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you, bro. I don't give a fuck if you was on my team for a year, a month, 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. The minute you switch up on me, it's fuck you. I don't care what happened between us, what happened before, all the good memories. And that's the shit actually, ironically, is the shit I think about, to be honest with you, because that's all I'm really even thinking about when people switch up on me is all the shit that we did together and the fucking memories that we made and the conversations that we had, to be honest with you. And I don't know. And I feel like it's a very lonely fucking road, man. And I'm starting to really just kind of like, all I do is this, you know what I'm saying? I'm just in my own world at this point, you know what I mean? And it's hard to separate it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard because I love so hard and I want the best for my people, and you know I want to bring them on, and it's not like I'm forcing these people to be on my team, bro. Like a lot of these people that's been on my team, it's like their idea almost in a way. You know what I'm saying? For some members, you know what I mean? Like Oscar, my security guard, like that was like his idea. Like he wanted to be on the team, but he didn't know how to fit. Like he was like, I've always kind of like fucked with YouTube and stuff like that. Like I want to be on the team. Like how could I, like, you know what I'm saying? Look, cause I already got a cameraman, you know, / producer, DJ, you know, helps me with, you know, basically shooting the podcast. So that's already taken care of, you know, and then we already got like Aaliyah. She's like our photographer, you know what I'm saying? And then at time, you know, I have my manager. So like I already kind of had a lot of stuff. So it's like, how can you kind of fit? So sometimes it's people, you know, I'll give you my first example, like Richie. Richie was my first cameraman guy, right? So I was doing these podcast episodes, and everybody knows I started this by myself. I don't care what nobody says. I did this by myself. Literally, I used to be in my house by myself, setting up a fucking camera and recording podcasts. So until Richie, it was literally just me. He came up to me and said, hey, man, I seen you're doing your podcast, bro. Like, I'm trying to get down with something like that. Have you ever thought about shooting vlogs? And, of course, I thought about it. But the thing is, one of the very first lessons I learned when I started the podcast is you can't put too much trust in people. Like too much, not trust, but too much responsibility. Because once you do that and like it messes up what you got to get done, it hurts you, you know, and you never want to be, if anything wants to hurt you, you want to hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't want everyone to, if something messes up with the podcast, I don't want it to be on DJ. You know what I mean? If DJ can't show up someday, I don't want it, like something not to be able to happen just because DJ can't come. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me personally. You know, you don't want to put too much weight on somebody, especially if it's not, like, they're not you. You know, I'm the owner, of course. It's my podcast. But either way, you're going to have people that you're going to put responsibility into, but you don't want to put too much where nothing gets done if they can't.
Yeah, or slow it down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I will say this. DJ is probably a bad example because I need DJ a lot. So that's probably like the only person I would say, like, for real. I ain't gonna hold you because DJ's like, bro, DJ's really crucial to the pod, bro. Like, I've done podcasts where like DJ couldn't come, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. So you better make sure DJ can make it because he's just like, I don't know how to explain it. He knows what's up. You know, he's been working with me for a while. He's my friend and stuff like that. He knows like I can't set all this stuff up every fucking time when I do big interviews. Like, he knows, like, he's very crucial. So I don't want to say, but DJ got to be for sure the one, like, I need, dude. Like, definitely, especially outside the house, I would say, when we stop filming there. Yeah, once we start filming outside the house, yeah, we're going and we doing all this. Yeah, DJ for sure. But, yeah, so then Oscar, like I said, I was basically want to say back to my bad, Richie. He came up to me saying, I want to be a part of the team. And I said, okay, cool, bro. Like, what's, like, he'll shoot for the vlogs. And the problem with the vlogs are you need somebody to record yourself. So a lot of people don't understand vlogs are cool. They look cool and they're really cool to do, but they don't happen unless you have a cameraman. Like, it's, you guys seen the vlog I just did with Up North. Like, you guys seen I couldn't record myself, like, at all. Like, I was literally, that's just how it works. You can't record yourself. I feel like girls are better at doing that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Going to the mall and stuff, like, you know. Yeah. But unless you want a real vlog, you need a cameraman. So anyways, long story short, Richie, he came on the team, and the ironic part about Richie was he wanted to get into like music videos and stuff. And what happened, literally at the time when he came on, I was interviewing Shot by Late and Shot by Wyatt, aka Betho, some of the hardest, like you know, produced, film directors like in the industry right now. You know what I'm saying? So it was so like weird. Like, this is the most ironic part about it. So when he came on, I was actually interviewing these people that he actually wanted to kind of like contact with. So long story short, he came on the team. He didn't edit any of my episodes. No one edits my episodes. I will forever edit well, not forever, but no one has ever edited my podcast besides me to this day. To this day. There's people that film stuff like that. Like, DJs film a lot of stuff for me, but nobody edits my podcast. And that is literally one of the hardest things to do. Like, for anything, to be honest with you. Shooting is not that hard. Like, it's just pointing a camera and not fucking up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, we give credit to it, but you ask any director what they're known for is it's for their work, their editing. You know what I mean? Shooting is one thing, but editing is where it really comes down to. Like, when you shoot a movie, obviously you can shoot a movie, but it comes down to like directing it and you know what I mean? Yeah. How it's, that's what really comes down to it. So he was shooting these episodes for me using his camera, my SD card, whatever, just pointing, shooting, and then he would give me an SD card. I did like three vlogs for him. And then he got like really entitled, and then like I don't know what happened. He just stopped. Like, he didn't want to, like, I don't know what the fuck, bro. He just stopped coming around, and I was like, "What's going on, bro? Like, like, I ain't trying to shoot no more." And he was like, "Nah, bro, I gotta." First, I think he said it was his camera or something, and then I was like, "Okay, well, we have a, Wes is trying to do something right now, so do you want to use my camera?" That's a thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I got a camera, you want to use mine? Like, and then he was like, nah, right? And then finally it came down to, and then he said, this is season 1, bro. Season 1, dude. Season 1, this is crazy. He's like, bro, where's the money at, man? I gave you 5 vlogs already, bro. And I was like, what? Like, bro, you gave me 5 vlogs is crazy. Like, sitting in my face telling me that you gave me this, knowing damn well you didn't edit this. This isn't even your idea. Yeah. Like, nigga, this is something I told you to come and film. Like, I don't understand, like, what you gave me. You gave me, what, an hour of you holding a camera to me? I think, like, and that's not even something I'm coming at you for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but, bro, like, why are you in my face? You know what I mean? And, what he did was he used all the footage we took. He put it on his own Instagram. And then once he felt like he had enough footage of videos of Jay Fur and West, and I see you smoking right there. You smoking a blunt right there. I know I see you right there. You sitting down and you got a blunt. Let's be real. You didn't think I was going to catch you doing that? Watching my podcast Faded? Huh? You didn't think I know you was doing that shit? But nah, for real, if you is smoking, of course, this video is sponsored by Loud Logs, of course, our very proud sponsor, Black Owned Leaves. We're going all the way hard with them. 2024, we got all types of, we're smoking those all year. So we got natural, we got pina colada, we got, that was peach cobbler, pina colada. Clearly I'm smoking one right now. So that just tells you how far it is. But make sure you guys go get yourself some logs, of course. Tell them Rel sent you. Get yourself a pack at loudlogs.com. We're going to pop that up. Make sure you guys follow us and tell them we'll get back to the episode. Oh, yeah. Whoever I was fucking with at the time, he just felt that he didn't need me anymore. And basically that I owe him this. And like I said, not everyone was like that. But I'm just trying to give you guys an example of like do you guys notice how I started, how this was his idea? Like him coming to me. So I'm just trying to shed some light like on how like confusing and how hard it is for me sometimes, because sometimes these people that are on my team, it's their idea of coming on. Like, it's not even something I kind of like pushed on them. You know what I mean? It's kind of like they wanted to be a part of the team, however. And sometimes not all the time, whatever. But point is, yeah, losing the team members, it's been hard for sure. And I want to shout out my team right now, of course, DJ for one. Number 1, and I want to shout out Ari, my assistant, my final and forever. I'm not hiring another assistant. I'm done with that. So I went through like 3 of them already. I'm done. Seren, we love her. Nothing bad was. She's probably the only one that went out was not bad. She literally was just respectfully like moving on, and like there was no bad blood. I still love Seren to this day. But besides that, everybody else that left, fuck you. To be honest with you, because y'all were on some weird shit every single time. So, and it's not because y'all left, it's because y'all were here and did that. That's what it is. It's not because I'm so mad that you dipped. It's because you was already here fucking with the program and being a part of the team. And that's what I think about. I don't think about you leaving. I think about all the shit that we did. That's, you know what I mean? That's where my mind goes to, like, and yeah, shout out, of course, Aaliyah, DJ, fucking Ari, Oscar, my security. You know, that's the team right now. You know, shout out them, solid motherfuckers, bro, for sure. And I want to say shout out to all you guys, of course, you DJ, just holding it down. You know, it's not easy, you know, because thing is, DJ's my friend too, so he knows how I am like without the podcast too, like, and he, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he knows what's up. Sometimes it's like it's hard, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? DJ's probably different because we're friends for real, you know what I'm saying?
Before the podcast, like,
yeah. So everybody else on the team, I mean, it's mostly like kind of like podcast related, you know what I mean? But outside, this is my boy too as well. So there's be times where I don't make it as easy. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I get, you know what I mean? I'm very, I'm very,
I would just say like
determined,
particular. Like
particular. That's a good one.
You have your vision.
Yeah.
And you see me as if I can help in any way to, achieve that vision or set up or interview, whatever the case may be. And if I could help even just a little bit, I got you.
One thing I value very much is loyalty. I tell right now at this point, I don't trust anybody until I see a year of loyalty out of you. Straight up. A lot of members on my team, I would have gave them a year before I started doing all that, then a lot of stuff wouldn't have happened. But at this point, I don't trust anybody. I need to see you be loyal to me for a year before I even trust you. You know, that's just kind of where I'm at. You feel me with that?
That's valid.
Yeah, man.
Because, somebody can just say you're just cool and you just kick it here and there.
We seen thing with Subi.
Yep.
Same thing with her, man. She came out team, was cool, helping out with the photo shoots, doing everything, like really showing love for the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere, just fucking went out, crashed out, bro. Yeah. Like, we're not even gonna talk about the situation. Like, just literally, like, out of like, it was just like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? So people just, you really don't know. Time shows a lot. It shows a lot, for sure. It definitely shows a lot. After party, he already texted me and stuff that we got to probably wrap it up soon. So, I don't know. But I don't know, DJ, it's good, right? I mean, the podcast? I mean, I don't know. Sure. Like I said, I hope this is good for you guys. We're going to run it back again. We'll try to do another solo episode, like a part 2, you know what I mean? But we were really late to our session, so it's kind of our fault. We had some more stuff to talk about. But I'm glad I got some of that stuff off my chest. The other stuff I was going to talk about was missing, like, my exes. That was going to be a good one for sure. And going back to them. So, like, I guess we'll just have to say that for, like, another time. But, yeah, I wanted to really highlight that loyalty. Love your friends. Be a good person. You know what I mean? Be honest. Be transparent. Life is too short to treat people like you don't care about them. Always just be, like I said, back to transparency, bad or good. Just be real with your people. Don't make it seem like things are something that it's not, Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't leave people confused, you know what I'm saying? To anyone watching this, bro, just be appreciative and, you're not going to know everything and people are going to show their colors and stuff. But, man, just if you're out there listening to this or you're watching, man, just, care about those people. Treat those people that are right that treat by you, with respect and honesty and loyalty and have your friends' backs. Don't be snake. You know what I'm saying? Simple stuff like that. What you looking for?
No, I was looking for the camera bag. It was right here.
Okay. Yeah, don't do that, man. You give me out like, hold on, bro. But, yeah, that's the message I'm going to leave with you guys today. Make sure you guys are subscribed, of course. Make sure you guys are following me. Follow DJ. Shout you out. Say something, DJ.
Hey, man,
God damn, this is your podcast. Come on.
Instagram, Snap, Twitter, whatever the case may be. Gotta love DJ.
We're going to pop that up, man. Follow Gotta Love DJ, my boy, my producer. That's my dog. Make sure you guys go follow him. Make sure you guys follow me. Follow the TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Make sure you guys are following Loud Logs, of course. Go follow them. A lot of cool flavors are dropping. Get yourself a pack of 6. Tell them Rel sent you. Of course, you guys can always order packs on loudlogs.com, I believe.
Yep.
Got all types of discounts. My bad. And, yeah, make sure you guys are going in tune with the vlogs I just gave you guys. Make sure you guys go watch that Load the Great episode if this drops after that. Make sure you guys go tune to that.
Yeah.
I just put my phone down, bro. But, yeah, I'm going to fuck with you guys later, man. Until then, I'm going to see you on the next episode for real, bro.